The legality and ownership of the Philippine Army military camps and reservations. Perfecting the ownership of the different Philippine Army camps and military reservations, Lieutenant Colonel Eddie R. Abalencia, Infantry GSC Philippine Army, Commanding Officer of 11 IMB IMCOM Provisional Philippine Army, and Lieutenant Colonel Danny M. Bacol CE Philippine Army, Chief 11 Rayo facilitated the handover of title ceremony of Kuta General Teodulfo Military Reservation. The Philippine Army marksmanship training facilities will be built to enhance the personnel's confidence in gun handling and inculcate proper gun discipline. O'Donnell accepted area has 1,755.6760 hectares, while the O'Donnell transmitter station has 370 hectares with a total area of 2,125 hectares. However, the O'Donnell accepted area was found not feasible for military use due to its physical and topographical conditions, including the presence of many built-up areas mostly covered by titles. The Philippine Army found the adjacent Clark Special Economic Zone area in Zone B north of Capas Botolan Road known as the Swap Area contiguous with the 370 hectares O'Donnell transmitter station feasible for military use. The swap area, as the site proposed Philippine Army Marksmanship Training Facility, is a private property of Bases Conversion and Development Authority. The swapping of properties was carried out through a Memorandum of Agreement entered into between BCDA and DND on July 22, 2003. The amendment of Presidential Proclamation 163 will include the 50 hectares Philippine Army Village Housing Association. BCDA informed 15th Rayo via video teleconference that it had received from DENR Region 3 the approved survey plan and submitted the technical description of approved survey plan of accepted area of Camp O'Donnell Military Reservation to ODESGA. ODESGA directed BCDA to refile the application for a mandatory proclamation. The action of ODESGA on amendment of Presidential Proclamation 163 is held in abeyance awaiting compliance for refiling. On April 4, 2023, the Regional Trial Court, Branch 113 published its resolution on the application for issuance of temporary restraining order and/or writ preliminary injunction filed by the petitioners. Accordingly, this TRO application is denied. The court denial is based on our argument that RTC has no jurisdiction to issue TRO in cases involving national government's infrastructure and the petitioners have no legal rights over the property. The informal settlers, farmers protest rally to the ongoing PAMTF site development at CODMR Santa Lucia, Capas Tarlac. The issue involving the land ownership of PAMTF area inflicted physical injuries to our troops. The Legal Counsel of Public Respondents attended the court hearing pertaining to the case filed by the petitioners about the issuance of temporary restraining order and/or preliminary injunction to order the respondents and all persons deriving rights under them to cease and desist from entering and undertaking land development activities. Perfection of ownership is a strategy adopted by AFP to obtain documents that warrants the rightful possession of expropriated properties acquired through direct purchase and the issuance of Presidential Proclamation for DND, AFP occupied bases. One of the underlying reasons for the activation of IMCOM is to work for the perfection of ownership of all Philippine Army military reservations.